Hey, what's up, Sexy Phil? VLG Beast here. This isn't exactly the best moment in my entire life, but it's definitely the best thing in my entire life. And that best thing, of course, is parkour. I started parkour probably about 2 years ago now. And when I started, I had no idea what I was getting into. I saw this program on Channel 4 called Jump Britain, and on Jump Britain they said that there's a website called urbanfreeflow.com, and they're one of the biggest websites for free running or parkour. So I went to check that out, and they had like a little forum, and they had like a jam section. Not strawberry jam or anything like that. Jam basically meaning a gathering of free runners to practice free running. So I saw a jam around London on a weekend, so I decided to go to it. I was a bit timid and a bit anxious and worried about going there on my own, so I decided to take a friend. That friend isn't actually doing parkour now. He's kind of quit. But yeah, anyways, I took a friend with me. I know that parkour is dangerous. I know that you get little old women going, "Oh, that's dangerous, you know. You're gonna hurt yourself one day." I can't do that voice. But you know what I'm talking about. And they're gonna, there's like, it's private property and stuff like that. I know that. But it does keep you off the streets, and it does keep you from doing drugs and really bad stuff like that. Which I have to note that the reason why my mate stopped doing parkour was because he did just hang around with his mates in the ghettos of London, doing drugs, nicking stuff, and just generally being an arsehole, really. But yeah, that's one of the main reasons why my parents let me do it, because they don't like me going on rooftops and stuff. They don't actually know they don't know I go on rooftops and stuff. So, but yeah, they don't particularly like me doing this type of stuff. But they know that it keeps me from doing bad stuff. Like even worse stuff, so that's why they approve of it. Well, parkour has also inspired me to get fit by exercise. You do a lot of exercising when doing parkour. It is a really physically demanding sport. So yeah, it's inspired me to get fit by exercising and dieting. Thanks to Jay. Thanks, Jay. Yeah, he's come up with this ingenious diet of like cutting out carbs after 6, which I've talked about in a previous video. And also I did smoke for a little bit. I know, ashamed. But yeah, I did smoke for a bit, and that was when I was hanging around with my mate that I started parkour with, and his mates and all them lot. But yeah, smoking did kind of hold me back from, my full potential when doing free running. So that inspired me to quit, and I did. Luckily I wasn't all that hooked, so it was much easier than what most people have to go through. But it was still relatively hard to quit. I thought it was just going to be a walk in the park, but it wasn't. But the people who really, really helped me were people in Flying Squad. Flying Squad is my free running team, or the free running team I'm in. And they basically consist of all my mates that I've met through parkour. And we meet up once a week on a weekend to train, and we all help each other. because there's obviously people at different levels, some people more skilled than others. So some people know a particular technique whereas others don't. So yeah, we basically meet up and have a good time. Flying Squad really has become like my second family. It's like my family away from home. They have become such good friends that they're closer to me than my school friends are, my college friends are, even though I meet my college friends every day. And parkour has become more than just a sport. It's become like a way of life. I mean, I could walk down these streets and see all the obstacles that you would normally see in the urban environment, such as benches and railings and walls and stuff, and I could actually picture and imagine what type of techniques and moves you can actually do on that particular object. For example, if there was a set of rails, I mean, I could do countless vaults, I could do precisions, and the list goes on and on. But being able to visualize what moves you can actually do on a certain object is basically called the parkour vision, or PK vision. And as soon as you get PK vision, the way you look at the world, you just never see the world in the same way ever again. I mean, I never understood the word passion until I found parkour. It is like the love of my life. I know, it's sad, but it's true. But seriously, if you haven't already done so, I really do hope you find, yous lot watching, find something that you're deeply passionate about, because when you're doing it, it is the best feeling in the world.